Kevin Doherty joins us now. Kevin, maybe 3-0 doesn't really reflect the game in itself, but it's a defeat nonetheless.
Yeah, and it is, and probably particularly obviously the last one, like we're just a bit trying to, like, I mean, the big man's up in front and everything at that stage, which, look, he should probably at that, probably a few tired decisions all over the park. And I did allude to it before the game, like, we're missing 7 players through injury, like, which is tough at the best of times, but when you've played 5 games in 2 weeks, it's very, very tough. Every team has to deal with stuff like that, but we wouldn't have as a big a squad as others, but we are getting there. And look, I said it to the lads, we could have, like, again at half time spoke about, I thought we were feeling sorry for ourselves a little because we conceded, as I said, tired decision from the set piece, because we know that set piece we've done and we should have been closer to the ball play back, which we worked on but didn't do it. Then the ball comes in, we don't mark properly. Second goal, then I call Owen over and said, in 5 minutes keep her shape, don't concede again, because we have at times done that over the last few years, and it's something that really annoyed me, but then we concede straight away. Probably little bounce of balls at times, but didn't really lay a glove on Derry in the first half. And attacking, Thomas had a good effort on goal, Brian Maher makes a save. But again, I just felt tired decision. So I could see by the amount of changes they made and young lad coming on. But I said at half time I'd come in and said, look, what's the worst that can happen here? We go out and have a go. Wouldn't say we went out and absolutely not banged the door down, but we did have some opportunities. Did get the ball in the box. Remarkably similar ball falls to Conor Keely's chest, and he volleys it wide this time. Unfortunately, I think he used them all up the first time. But honestly, it's a weird feeling, because I'm not angry, I'm not annoyed with anything, because I usually am, as if you see me jumping around at times when we concede stupid goal. But I think there's reason for things about there. You're obviously an excellent side as well, and on a good run. But look, we've been excellent all season. What are we sitting fourth in the table? I said certainly people wouldn't have predicted that, but we're not content with that either. We're not saying after. We'll just say now. We're gonna really now. Obviously, our schedule has obviously completely changed than what it was supposed to be. We're going to be playing on a Friday, and on not a lot of games. We've only 11 league games left after next week, so 12 now, and then our schedule is week to week. So we will bring a couple of players in, hopefully to add. We hopefully get the injuries back soon, because we're a very, very good side. We've had an excellent season so far. So I'm certainly not going to be critical of anyone. You come out at 2-0 and you think, look, at least we second half clean sheet and all those cliches. But probably, as I said, very, very tired decisions. But look, it's not the end of the world. I said we've had a brilliant season so far.
Do you think is there a case for an appeal because of the dismissal from Europe, that you can challenge the way the fixtures are set up now? You know, the fixtures were set up initially because you were in Europe. You're not in Europe now. It may ease congestion a bit.
Well, it will ease congestion because we're not playing in July. We've one league game. Like, it's a bit late now to be changed. We've already played Rovers and Shells as extra games, which over the European teams. But look, and again, that's something I spoke about in there to the lads, and I think I spoke to you before. Europe, there's no point even talking about it now. We'll be sick watching all the other teams and all that. But we have a lot to do. As I said, we've had a brilliant season. It's our 5th loss this season. It's the second lowest. You compare it to times when we've come up here over the last few years, and as I said, this time last year, getting absolutely hammered off the pitch. But I think we're getting better and better. You'd look at that. It's probably not 3-0 in the first place. Well, it certainly isn't. It's a bit closer than that. But there's reasons for it as well. And I said, I'm still very proud of the players, and I think they've been brilliant for us all season. We will regroup, we will rest up, we will get players back from injury, and we will bring a few in as well.
I think it's credit to yourself as well, Kevin. You know, last couple of seasons Drogheda have been at the wrong end of the table. You've lifted them this year. You're at the business end of the table. So I think credit where it's due. You do deserve a lot there.
Look, I think the players deserve that. They're the ones to do it out there, and they're the ones I give out to when they don't do it. So they take both sides. But no, I absolutely think. Look, we've been going that way. Like, we've absolutely, again, the last one I mentioned, I promise, we've been knocked off course over the last couple of weeks because of events. People don't understand, and they see me reacting to stuff last week and like, don't understand the mental drain that we've been under for the last couple of weeks. But it is gone now. We've lifted it, we've sorted things, we're planning things for that week that we should have been playing in Europe. Like, you just have to move on. It really, like, it was a really, really tough time. And as I said, allied to that, we're playing 5 games in that space of time, and we're missing 7 of our first team players. So as I said, there's reasons for things. Not an excuse, but there's reasons for things. So it's why I'm not raging or really angry or whatever that I do be sometimes in interviews after when we concede, particularly 3 goals. I'm very, very proud of the club. I'm very proud of the players, the staff. And I said, we'll bounce back, and it's a little knock. It's been a bump in the road the last couple of weeks. Having said that, we have picked up a fair few points, so that shows the character of the team. Just talking, I think my interviews go on longer than anyone else's, don't they?
Oh, you're all right. Kevin, thanks for joining us on
You're
LOI TV, and a safe journey home.
No problem.
Cheers.
Thank you.